7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man. We just had an exciting run to the door right there. We had a little knock.
Yep, they needed shrimp.
Don't they know it's closed, John? It's 7 o'clock. It's Weeby Tailin time.
We don't pitch shrimp.
I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams. You're looking a little rough.
Looking a little rough. Need a little trim.
Yeah, you got,
Yep.
but you got that little. The hairs are going this
Is it
way, and it's
swooping?
coming this
that
way.
could be the
you know?
that could be the wind blown effect in the fork on the way here.
Yeah. You held the window down, the top down on the way here.
I was doing 185 on the way here.
Because you can't drive 65.
That's right.
Yeah, we had a visitor.
We do.
We did. Look. Oh, she just gonna walk on in.
She's just going to invite herself on the show. Who is that?
That's Jacinda.
That's the kayak queen, isn't it?
She just was beating on the door.
Hey, this is the way you get on the show. You just show up.
Just show up.
Well, I was in the area.
And
Yeah.
you just decided to stop us?
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. When Taylor's just dropped by.
And boom.
Gotta
I'll go
love
over
it.
here and watch.
All right. Well,
Yep.
good.
She slid me
Great to see you.
a $20 bill and said, "Can I be on the show?"
She said, "I wanted a little live action." You know, so
$20.
surprise,
Heck yeah,
surprise.
come on in.
Well, we're gonna have a good show for you this evening, man. What a interesting start, John.
That's a surprise. Surprise.
So as usual, we're shooting in beautiful downtown
Inglis.
Inglis here inside Captain's Cove Outfitters. Can't fake that. They know where to show up.
Yep. And there's another one in here.
So, we're going to have a good show. We're going to talk about the week in fishing, a little bit of Spotted By, Bonnie with State Farm's Mean Contest, and topic tonight, March Madness. And we're not
Basketball
talking
already?
about basketball.
Oh.
No, I hate that stuff.
I
John,
don't
you
watch
know
basketball. I can't play basketball. I can't jump.
that. Yep. There was a movie. Says John can't jump.
Yep, John's white and he can't jump.
There we go. Well, John, let's take a look, see if anybody is even tuning into the. Holy cow, look at them. There they are. I got to scroll up. Let's see. All right, I see. Chris is on there. First one commenting tonight. What's going on? The beers are tasting good. I like it.
That sounds great to me.
Yep. Richard says, pretty choppy today on the water. Well, buddy, it's only going to get worse.
Oh, man.
I mean, we're not looking good to.
Till
I mean, I don't even know that Monday. I don't even know that Monday's going to be
Next
any
week.
good. I mean, unless this just blows out. But man,
it needs to blow out because I got to get my fishing in Sunday.
does.
I'm gonna have to go in 9-foot seas and small craft advisories and something else.
there you go. Well, let's see. Dale's on there. Bonnie with State Farm's watching us. Hey, look, John King made a comment.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're not quite there yet, Jacinda.
Jacinda was really on there.
Denise is on. Tyler, there's Laura. Doug's on. What's up, buddy? There's Rich. What's up, fellas? Bobby's on. Laura,
Bobby's been doing some digging.
doing some digging.
Yeah,
huh?
Bobby's finding conicals and 3-ringers and 58s and 45s and it's
Oh, so
Bobby's been doing some cool stuff.
Yeah, all right, some Civil
Yep.
War era.
I want to
stuff,
get up
yeah.
there and go with him. I think I might just have to leave the house and go with my metal. I want to dig my metal detector out now.
Cool.
I kind of like doing that.
Denise, Donna. Let's see. Steven's on there. David. Did I see Jacinda? There's Jacinda. All right.
I see
Whew,
Jacinda
yeah.
right there.
Well, but you got to.
Oh, you got to see her on here. On here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's
It's
already
different.
seen Jacinda.
Got to see her right there.
There's old Kev Dog.
Oh,
What's up,
man.
buddy? Yep, you guys wanted trivia. We heard.
Nice. Without our help.
Yeah, I had a late afternoon trip. I was coming back in as the sun was going down, so I wasn't gonna make it. But I don't know what your excuse was.
I had a dog chew a hole through the wall, so I had to cover the wall. I guess my bulldog decided he was going to eat somebody on the other side, and they're lucky because he almost got through it.
Yeah, damn it, man. So Bobby says in Tennessee, windy, snow, and the temps in the teens.
No,
Oh,
thank you.
no-
Never mind, Bobby. I don't need the metal detect. Yeah, you keep
there
that to
you go.
yourself. No interest in that.
Not
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I think the metal detector's broke.
Well, good deal. All right. Well, we got an interesting start so far, John. You know,
Pretty
that's-
good start.
Hey, this is what happens when you go live.
It is. It is.
You never know. Well,
I
John,
didn't know Jacinda had a key to Cap's Cove. She walked
yeah,
right
she
in
did.
here.
Walked in like she owned the joint.
Like crazy.
So, John, we made an announcement last week about the spring fling, and I think we got people's appetites moistened a little bit right there. But we've had a date change already.
Yep.
So April 30th, though where we would have the party was open and free, they were totally booked that weekend. So if you were going to want to stay and get a little too tipsy, you know, and wanted a room, you weren't going to be able to get a room. So we went ahead and pushed it up to May 7th. So the spring fling, held at the Plantation Tiki Bar area, is going to be now May 7th.
Nice.
So put it on
time
your
to party.
calendars. Yep. We're gonna get the. I'm halfway working on a flyer for it already, so we can get it out and advertise a little bit.
Nice.
But May 7th. So May 7th, probably from 6 or 7 to. I think they said they got to turn the music off at 10 because of the city ordinance or whatever. But
We've been known to break a rule or 3 or 7 or 9 or 12.
It's happened.
It's happened before.
It has
I'm
happened.
not going to say we had the cops called on us, but
No. It was security. It wasn't the cops.
he looked like a cop to me. He said, "Listen, if you don't leave, I'm going to call the cops."
That was the 5th time he came by.
Yeah, I think he was getting a little disappointed.
So needless to say, we have fun.
He was a cool dude,
He was.
but after the 5th time, he was getting a little cranky.
enough is enough.
He was getting a little cranky.
Can't stand these snakes on this
Yeah.
plane.
They got to go.
So,
Oh man.
oh, all righty. So, yep. So there we go. Spring fling, May 7th. All the fun we normally have. As far as I know, Susie's still good for that date. So we'll have the DJ. We'll have some awesome things to raffle, you know, and we'll just have captains and tailors and everybody together talking about fishing. So it's always a good time.
Can't
John.
beat that.
Plus, you know, good food from the plantation, you know, and then, you know,
And
you know,
libations.
they got that
Isn't that
plantation.
the word for it? Is libation a word?
Libation, it
That's a
is. That's
libation. I don't even know
alcoholic
where that
drink.
came from.
Yeah. But they got that plantation punch over
Sometimes
there.
the brain works. Maybe I'll drink a couple plantation punches.
There you go. That, you know, that'll. I think 1 will do you. 2 put you under the table.
Let's try 3. Let's go for a record.
Rent your
See
rooms
if I can stay
now.
out of the pool.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Maybe I better get a room.
So.
Yeah. No, he won't. No, he won't. He might kick me while I'm down, but he ain't gonna carry
I'm
me.
going to have to put John over my
Yeah.
shoulder,
Yeah.
not carry him gently like I've carried other people. So, but if you're looking to get a room and you want a discount, and I sent you a code last year, that code or that link will still work. If you need that link, send me a message. You can send it to any of the contacts here, Captain Eric Hasty at Gmail, Shasta McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or you could text me 352-220-3206, and we'll get you all hooked up, you know, for a little plantation discount for a good time.
Yep.
You know,
I think what we ought to do is just get one room and pack everybody in there. How many? What's the record?
I had a hard time trying to sleep with you in the room last year.
Because I was snoring?
Yeah, and
Do I snore?
and Missy.
I think Missy's
and, you
snoring
know,
because I was
and-
awake too, so I don't think I was getting anywhere. I think it was
All
her.
right, it was all Missy.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So how many can we pack into a room? Let's go for a Guinness World Record. You think the plantation is up for us breaking it? I don't think they're in for this. Shh, don't tell them. We're just going to break the record.
Yeah. That's going to be John King's room 103. That's the suite, I think.
Let's pack them in there like cordwood. Oh, man. We'll put them in the tub, in the shower, up in the bathroom, all the way in the closet, all the way around.
Here, there, everywhere.
Rack them and stack them.
So, John, last week we talked about Old Blackwater Fishing Club, and we went to the meeting. Or no, I went to the meeting. You didn't end up going to that one. And new members. I mean, dude, it's the club's growing. I mean, it was packed up there.
The club is big.
Yep, new members.
We big.
They had the tournament on Saturday. Just a good time. Let's see. I got the winners here, John.
This is a hard month for me because of inventory. This whole month we have to count and do all that, and so it's really tough for me. But once it's done, I'll be back running and gunning.
There you go. Well, here are your winners. So first place redfish was Jackie. Second place was Richard. So they was a team and a couple, so I mean they must have done all right.
Yeah.
And in first place trout was Captain Mike and Greg right there.
So some new people in there that haven't. I don't know that they've won yet. That's good. They knocked the leaders out.
Not sure, but
Pretty
either
cool.
way, awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah, awesome.
Now, tournament wise, it was crowded. Saturday was
right.
Saturday was the sodium tournament plus the Blackwater.
Blackwater. Yep.
Plus, I mean, dude, there was no water. It was windy. It really turned rough when that tide started to come in. It was Saturday was interesting. So congratulations to everybody that stuck it out and did real well.
So I didn't
not
miss
only in the
anything at
Blackwater
work.
tournament and the sodium
I think
tournament.
I had to work that day too.
Yeah.
Man, this is just brutal.
You did. You worked Saturday.
I worked. Yeah.
I worked. I made that money.
I need to get a job where I don't work.
Good luck
Got
with
a
that.
job with? Can you do that? Yeah. Yeah. I think we can. Can we buy those?
Yeah.
Can we buy jobs where we don't work?
Well,
just accept a check.
When you love your job, John, does it ever work? That was deep.
Have you ever been kicked on YouTube? Because you're fixing to get kicked.
Kicked on YouTube?
Excuse me.
But John, we got invited by the Blackwater Fishing Club to speak at the next meeting.
So I'm going to have to make this one.
So you're going to have to make the next one. Yeah, because
I'm going to have to be there, huh?
I could carry 45 minutes by myself before I really get boring. Yeah. But for a good 20 minutes, I'm solid. but 45 by myself, it's a stretch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that'll be fun. Moving right along, John. We got this thing. We call it the belt. And let's just do that right there. Bada bing, bada boom. And this month's fish we're looking for, John, is that elusive Snook, which isn't quite so elusive right now. Everywhere you look, you see
There's a Snook. They're on fire.
Now, catching them's a different story, but they're everywhere.
They're there. They're not necessarily eating, but they'll look at you. They'll go like this.
No.
And then they'll look at your plug and they'll go, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And then they'll swim off. I had a couple look at me. I was cast netting, and I was walking, and I felt you can feel the presence of something looking at you. I look down, and that Snook's looking at me like, "Yo, what up?" I was like, "Lucky I don't have a rod, because I catch you." He just swam away.
Probably exactly what he was thinking too.
Oh man, so sheephead. While I was walking, dude, some stud sheephead. I ain't been that long on the damn rant now. So I was walking, there was like 4 of them, and they were studs.
Yeah?
They were for real. They were 10-pound plus sheephead.
Your sheephead are making that transition.
They're coming back.
They're coming.
Yeah, they're coming back. They're done breeding, but these were some studs.
Well, I don't know that they're done. They still hitting some of that on the way in.
That's right. It's hard to just say no. It's one of those things when you start, you just don't want to end.
Yeah. Were your legs a little sticky when you got out of the water from where you saw them?
No,
not at all.
No.
Yeah,
Well, actually, I was completely wet. So yeah, I was just wet.
Just wet.
Yeah, because I had to dive in 10 feet.
Oh, that was later in the day. We'll let you tell your story here in a little bit, But before we get too deep, let's look at our winner, John. So there's Cap Mandrew.
Back to back.
I said screw it. Why even change the photograph? I mean, it's already set up, ready to go. So there he goes. That's last month's fish, but that's still the same picture. But it's still Andrew. His other fish wasn't quite as big as this one. But,
I still think that he took that fish away from Tyler. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And Doug.
Yeah, and Doug.
And
Doug.
Yeah.
I think that Andrew's just a sheephead hog.
He is. But John, So this month's fish
Snookums.
is the Snookums. Yep.
Because they're so prevalent and so easy to catch and so easy to see.
Apparently they are, because look, it's so easy, even a kid could do it, John. Oh, no, that's not
Andrew.
it. No. Well, I said a kid.
I keep forgetting these people are kids.
There you go. Yep. So there's Hunter right there. Hunter, he kind of weighed in. He weighed in, John.
Oh, nice.
With a 34 1/4-inch snook right
wow.
there.
Excellent.
Yep. So nothing wrong with that one right there.
That's overslot. Yeah, so you got to let him go.
Remember your rules, John.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Then it was followed up with Samuel right there with a nice
one.
35-inch snook right there, John. So, I mean, the numbers are getting up, John.
The kid gets beat.
Yeah.
And some
but
participation. Wait, there's more. Holy moly.
And there's Justin with a 36, John.
That's a nice one.
So 36, John, right now is the number to beat. So some good competition this week.
At night. Is that legal?
What do you mean is that legal?
Is that legal?
Is it illegal?
I don't know.
Do we have rules for the belt?
Night, daytime? Did we ever say?
Maybe he caught it during the day and he just boated it at night.
You
know, maybe he was a long fighter.
Okay.
But does it matter?
No. Nope, doesn't matter. Nighttime, daytime, doesn't matter.
A snook is a snook
as long as it's got two bigs.
Yeah.
Put it on a steak.
Tell me about it, John.
Put it on a steak and take a picture of you holding your fish like he did. Like that kid did.
Yeah.
Like that lady did.
So
those are smart tailors.
And you go send them to CaptainEricKC@gmail.com.
Yep. That's it.
Hashtag McNasty Fishing.
They all got it right.
Or 352-220-3206.
We got some smart tailors out there.
There you go. So,
and a lot of participation in the first
for the first week.
Yeah. Nice.
So, like I said, all you got to do.
And there's
take
bigger
a picture
out
of
there.
You holding one and put on the stick.
There's bigger
out
out there.
It's got to be bigger than 36 now.
It can be beat.
Oh, yeah.
I lost several this weekend that were over that.
I've seen some logs in the water.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not talking about sewage. I mean some big logs, John.
Well, no, we do not have a good snook population. Go south. Yeah, I hear there's a lot more down there in the Bradenton area.
Tampa-ish,
yeah.
Clearwater, Sarasota.
Way more snook down there.
Yeah.
Our snook are all babies.
Just little guys. Just little guys. Let's see. Anybody talking on here? Hey, look, there's Karrie. Yep, yes you will. Karrie, I got you booked for the 10th, buddy. Tyler says it was a rough day on Saturday. Yep.
Yeah. Tyler just likes getting stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to think they enjoy that.
Jessica says she got 2 keeper snook this week.
Nice. See, they're tearing them up.
Yeah. Let's see. Jacinda said sweet snook. I didn't hear her say it, but that's what I read her.
You read her mind? You read her mind?
Derek says, nice work, Hunter. I like that. Yeah.
Tailors are mind readers.
There we go. So let's keep track of where we're at. John, we're all the way to Bonnie already, John.
Wow, we're already at Bonnie from State Farm.
Well, John, I'm hungry.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
I'm hungry, John.
I kind of want some bang shrimp.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. So, John, Bonnie with State Farm. If you have not called Bonnie yet at 352-484-0905, you're missing out. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just missing out.
Yep, missing out.
Just missing.
I would call her right now.
Not right now.
I would call her right now.
She's watching the show, John.
I know, but I'd still call her right now. This is when you call her right now.
Because she knows she's right there by the phone
right.
or her computer or whatever
catch her
she's
off
watching.
guard, get a great quote, boom, sign the deal tonight, send it over and say, we'll take it.
Catch her off guard.
Yep, catch her off guard, man. She'd be like, why are you calling me? Because that Fruit Loop on We Be Tailin said, call me.
Well, John, she had something going on this weekend.
Uh-oh.
And
Strawberries.
I'm going to start referring to her as like Super Bonnie. Because I don't
all,
know what Bonnie's got
over,
going on right here. But Bonnie got like a bicycle jumping over her and stuff right here.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was...
Whoa. Now,
she was Super Bonnie.
Now, was she insured?
I hope so.
Did Leland Pfeffer get the insurance on her on that deal? Leland Pfeffer?
I don't know who that is.
Leland Pfeffer is always doing something crazy, and he's uninsurable.
Oh.
Like what that kid's doing.
Aha.
Leland Pfeffer. I just remembered his name.
Did you
Took
YouTube
me all that time. Nope. I just remembered it. Leland Pfeffer. It was in a movie.
I was sitting here like,
Leland
who are we
Pfeffer.
talking about?
Leland Pfeffer. He's uninsurable. Yeah, uninsurable. They didn't, but he ended up being insurable at the end.
Yeah?
But he jumps off of buildings and just, he's crazy.
So, John, Bonnie is sponsoring a meme contest, and this month's prize, the old BG combo,
That's
strung up with braid,
fine fishing machine right
ready
there.
to rock and roll. Just the combo is $145
Yep,
plus
plus
the braid.
braid.
We're $155 in. So
This thing is ready to rock and roll. All you got to do is put the line through the eyelets, tie you some fluorocarbon on there, put you one of them
Go
jigs
fishing.
or one of them things right here next to me on there, a little plug, and go catch you some fish.
You're missing the trolling plugs, aren't you?
boy,
I know you
this is
love it when the
disgusting.
trolling plugs are
This
right
is
there.
a sad display of, I don't even know what it is. It's sad. I just have tears for this.
It's a sad
It's
display.
a sad display of I can't catch grouper.
So Bonnie says call her tomorrow.
Call
at
her
9.
That's what I meant, Bonnie. Call you tomorrow at 9.
Yeah.
Not tonight at 9.
John, we got a new subscriber.
We do? Somebody
Jody
logged
Smith,
in?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jody
wow.
Smith. That might be the Jody Smith I used to work with.
Oh,
If
well,
so,
welcome in.
that's awesome. Good deal. That's that's fantastic. I love it.
They found you.
They did. Us, John. They found us.
How much do you owe him?
Hush your face, John.
How much do you owe him?
Yeah, we can't divulge everything we do
Okay,
here, John.
just wonder. Sometimes they find you that way.
But John, we're hosting, or Bonnie's hosting a meme contest, and we did have one meme submitted this week.
Man, you can win a $175 combo sitting right here, and we get one meme.
Ooh, it's growing by the minute.
What the heck is wrong with these people?
Here we go. Well, here we go, John. Let's take a look.
It's not like we don't give them plenty of stuff to meme up.
$4.19 a gallon. I'm still fishing. Hell yeah. So there we
I just
go.
read Jacinda's mind, and she said
Yeah?
it doesn't cost her $0 a gallon to fish. Because she goes,
She got to drive to that water.
she goes, waka, waka,
Yeah.
waka, 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 sessa, waka, sessa.
Does she go to Wlasiuk and do that?
No,
That's a
she
dang
goes
long
to the
run.
other place. Where do you go?
Oh,
You have a
she
trolling motor?
got to charge that battery.
Shame on you.
I know.
That's bad for the environment.
Shame on me.
Lithium in the battery. Little kids make lithium. Oh, and I thought you were a true enthusiast of the kayak. Oh. If you don't think you're not going to pick
She's
on...
got the trolling motor
Hey.
so she can pull everybody back in when they're tired.
Oh, aha! Think you're not going to get picked on if you just show up here? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anyways, we better hurry up.
There we go.
I went on a rant.
Hen-
You didn't
Hen-
hit the button.
Henry says, hey guys, what's up, Henry?
Well, what's happening?
So Chris says, I got my newish boat now. Newish.
Newish. What kind of boat?
Newish.
What do you get?
It's a newish boat.
A newish boat? What kind is that? Like an Amish boat?
I don't know.
Amish boats probably run on dolphins.
Wood
Dolphins and wood.
Wood and paddles,
And
I would
chickens.
guess. Yeah.
Chickens. they got
and the
mullet.
hamster wheel.
They got mullet to get up there and get on the line and pull you around.
Oh, John, it doesn't take much to get us off course, does
We're
it?
way off course. I don't know what happened.
We were doing so good.
So confused.
I was already Blackwater.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
getting
hungry.
the pork chop
Yeah.
and some shrimp on
Yep.
the side and a salad.
Sounds good to me.
Oh,
All right, that's it. We're out of here. Y'all have a good day.
So there you go. So we want you to create
I mean,
a meme.
it's easy.
A fishing meme without copying somebody's meme.
Make your own.
You know, make your own, or at least adapt your own.
Roll
from,
your
from
own
another
memes.
One. Roll your own memes. There we go. And send them to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com.
Roll your own memes.
Nasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook or 352-220-3206.
You know what was funny is the gas this morning when I went to work was 420, and I looked at it and I said, dang, how high is gas? Oh, it's 420. It's pretty damn high. I thought that was great. I thought that was a meme in itself.
There you go. Well, it's funny. Our meme was about gas.
You
so
know,
there we
it's
go.
pretty crazy. Just how high is gas? Oh, that gas is high.
Oh, that's Clay, AKA. What's up, Clay? I saw Clay out on the water, not this weekend, maybe last week or something.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw him out and about down south there, so that was neat.
All right, well, bring us back, reel us back in.
Yeah,
because we're lost.
There we go. Well, we just did the Bonnie thing.
Okay,
Bonnie's done. So we're Bonnie's done.
Call Bonnie tomorrow.
I think we did that.
Save money.
So, John, as you're well aware, we have picked up a new sponsor for the show.
Who dat?
And
who dat?
I think it's self-evident looking at our apparel that it may be Salt Life.
Oh, okay.
So, John, Salt Life has given us out some discount codes to give away, and some individual discount codes that we'll be giving away with each prize package as well. But we're going to give away a random, we're going to put it up on the screen, and it's going to be a first come, first use it. It's a one-time use.
Woo!
So the first one that gets it,
screenshot and buy.
Well, get ready to write, do whatever, because after the commercial, we get ready to play a Salt Life commercial. I'm gonna read off this code.
Oh,
and it'll be you got a first come first serve on
or
it,
lose it.
There you go.
First come first bite.
Yeah, there we go. So let's take a look at this commercial for Salt Life here.
All right.
All right, good deal. So new sponsor, Salt Life, to the show and to Shasta McNasty Fishing, and they have treated us very fairly so far, and we look forward to this relationship, John. So, as stated, use this code. It's saltlife.com.
What does this code give them?
20% off.
20% off, just like that.
Just like that. But you're going to have to be the first one to use the code.
You got to be fast.
Because it's a one-timer, John.
One-timer.
One-timer.
Does that mean as many things as they buy, 20% off?
If they get it in with that code pretty quick.
Ooh, son. Better order up some Salt Life product.
All right, so get ready to write this down. This is CC20AFU0H2. Hey, I don't make them up, John. I just read them off.
Air Force University?
There you go. One more time.
Charlie.
C20AFU0H2.
If it had O on it, we'd have H2O.
There
we'd have, and we'd have,
So there you go.
Yep.
So like I said, that's just a one-timer. We're throwing it out there. So whoever plugs that in first will be able to be the first one to use it.
That's good. I
that's
just noticed. That's pretty good.
I didn't realize it till I read it off, John.
I was waiting for you to go, Charlie, Alpha, Frankie.
Yeah.
You know what ski, zero.
We were Alpha
Holy
Foxtrotting, So there we go, John.
So somebody buy something from Salt Life.
There we go.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when you live in Arizona and you drive around and people go, what is the Salt Life?
You would be surprised. There's quite a bit of this Salt Life over there in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The people walk up to them and go, what is this Salt Life?
So, John, let's get into some trips here. You know we want to talk about some fishing.
Oh, of course. We think this is what this is about.
Yeah, well,
sometimes
we try to have a fishing show, John.
Sometimes.
So Friday, I took the bride out on Friday right there, and we did a little bit of fishing.
You got married?
I've been married for quite some time. There we go.
Just checking.
But Stacy got on a nice pompano out that way. That's probably the biggest pompano I've seen caught in this area. Not saying it is. It's the biggest one I have seen. It was a very nice sized pompano. I got on some really nice trout, a nice snook, and I don't know that you could tell, but that's a big old Jim's jig in his mouth right there. So that was.
They hook and they hold.
They hook and hold,
yep.
and we had fun. And John, I'm not saying that. I know last week we said there was no fish down in the Chaz. There's still
A couple left.
There's no fish down there in the chest.
No, Bradenton.
There's no fish.
Sarasota. That Sarasota is like, I think. What's further down? Let's go a little further down.
Keep going south.
Yeah, I think.
Let's just go to Naples. The fish are in Naples.
Yeah, Keys. Yeah, great fishery down there.
So there again, there's no
fish around here
in the chest.
Only if you hire a guide can he get you to the fish. Other than that, you're not going to get them.
There we go. And then on Saturday, that rough kind of day right there, I had a fun group. We had a big plantation group I shared with Dave Houston, and it was fun. I had 4 guests. He had 3. And we got on some nice trout, some nice Spanish mackerel, but these ladies had a blast. And it was it was fun. We kept the group together. Dave and I parked next to one another, and we just kind of fished, and there was no water. I mean, it was, we kind of got out where there was some water, and we managed to get on some fish, but we saw all the tournament boats passing us up, and I was like, man, if they're coming out here, there's no water in the back. It was it was something.
So did y'all do boat-to-boat walking? Did they change it up?
No.
Did they jump on other boats and get back on there?
No. These girls were very competitive. So it was our boat was going to win come hell or high water.
No game.
Oh, yeah.
Who won?
Yeah. My boat.
Okay. Just checking. Just checking.
Yeah. Well, I say my boat had the most quantity. I think Dave's boat had the biggest fish. They had a pretty good size Spanish mac on there. So I think they had the largest one. You know, so those ladies probably battled it out at the plantation afterwards as to who was the real champion.
In the comments there, is it quality or quantity that y'all liked?
Yeah.
Just write down that.
That's right. There we go.
There's a meme right there. Quality or quantity.
So there we go.
I just gave you one for a $175 rod and reel combo.
In the comments there, Mark says, keep moving, folks. Nothing to see here. So there, again, no fish.
That's right. Bradenton. What's that? Boca Grande. That's why they call it that. Boca, go down there to Boca Grande.
There you go. They're grande down there.
Yeah.
Grande.
You get tarpon and all that good kind of fish down there. Beautiful. Beautiful.
There's no fish.
No fish around here.
Then, John, you had, let's find John's trip.
See my trip and you'll see there's no fish around here.
Well, look, you got Missy on some kind of critter there.
I don't even know what that is.
It's one of those, did you put it on the stick, John? But you got a nice redfish there.
Yeah.
And then there's a picture of John doing the work.
Doing the work.
It looks like you're in Arizona, like in a little puddle.
Now check this out.
But that's the catch of the day,
Dude,
right? What you got in your left hand.
Do you see that picture?
I see that picture.
Do you know where that picture's taken?
I do.
That is Rocky Cove.
Yeah.
That is the gap.
Well,
do you see how much of that gap is sticking out of the water?
There has been no water, John.
I've never seen it that low in my entire life. Literally, it took me 2 hours to find bait because the bait couldn't swim there.
It's all part of the madness, John.
Yep.
March Madness. We'll be talking about that coming up here.
It took me forever to get that stuff.
How long?
Forever. I was in a bad mood.
That's a mighty long time, but I mean to tell you, there's something else.
Wasn't happy.
Who was that, John?
I don't know.
That was Prince.
Oh yeah, Little Red Ski, Little Red Corvette.
Well, that wasn't that song.
I know, but that's the song I like. That's the song I like. I like me some Little Red Corvette.
All right.
Because he's talking about I ain't got enough gas.
Yeah.
Now, but ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
That Little Red Corvette song right now is perfect.
I had a trip on Monday that was very interesting. These gentlemen, I had 2 guys on the boat, and they wanted to go fly fish for some gag grouper, John. And I told them, I said, well, we'll try to go get some grouper. Whether or not you get them on the fly, will be, hit or miss. And of course, we ended up catching, I think we caught 2 gags, not on the fly. But, that was the first gentleman that I've had on the boat to actually bring a fly rod and actually use it. So I thought it was neat and exciting just to watch it happen.
Let's just think about this 7 for a second.
Uh-oh.
What do you think would happen It said 30-inch gag, grab that fly.
Well, that was going to be the entertaining part.
Because
he was using a 12 weight.
I don't care. That thing's going to snap right now.
Well, I mean, he uses it for tarpon, so...
I don't care. Gag, take that tarpon for the first few minutes. That pole going to go twang.
We were going to see, John.
Yeah, I would have liked to
We were going to see. Well, I did too. Yeah. You know, I was really hoping the best.
Because a tarpon, he'll go do straight up and down stuff. That doesn't break rods. That grouper's going to do a yang.
But we had fun with it, and after... You know, we decided, let's go get some eating fish. Yeah. We went inshore, and I think they said they counted for an hour and a half. Every cast was either a bite or a fish.
Wow.
And they just had a fantastic time.
That's what March is all about down. I mean, down in the Boca.
Yeah, way down south.
Way down south. The bite is way better than here.
So they just wanted a few fish, and we struggled to get a one-man limit because the trout were all too big.
See, that's the problem here. The fish are all too big. You need to go down south.
So
big problem.
We had, I think, 118 and a half. The rest of them that we could keep were 19, and then we had a 21 and a half or something like that for the one in the boat, you know, over.
You do know
oh, yeah.
That didn't sound
thunder.
Oh, thunder.
No. Yeah,
you do know that when they do these studies that they look and see how quickly a fish grows so that they can quickly take him off your keep list? Just saying. They don't go out there and study how many fish are out there. They go and they study their growth rate so that they can take them off your list to catch them.
Yeah. Well, either way, they caught a bunch of overslot trout, and they
what
had
happens.
a blast.
And those are all protected now.
And then
that's a good thing.
They caught reds, they caught blacks, they caught Spanish mackerel.
What's a black?
Black drum.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So, on a flat rod?
No. They ended up. They tried with the fly for the trout.
I think that would be
cool. After his buddy was out fishing them, he went back to the fishing rod.
Getting a drum on a black getting a black drum on a fly rod. I think that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
that would be like awesome.
Well, to me, catching anything on a fly rod would be cool since I can't throw one or
I used to.
I could drift it out. I'd let it go out and then just move the boat back.
Yeah, and that was good.
Try to work it, maybe. Why not?
That's not how any of this works. But hey,
well,
that's how I started. With
a man's got to know his limitations, John.
Right. I used to fish with a little.
Women too.
Chugger.
All the women captains. You got to know your limitations.
White chugger with a little piece of feather on it, and I used to catch bluegill. And bluegill would almost break the fly rod that I had. But these bluegill were, they were pond bluegill. They were stud. They were fed. We fed them little round balls, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then when you put that little chugger in one of those round balls, you did it like that. Boom, they'd come up, hit it, and it just... Good stuff.
So the brim like round balls, did it?
Yes.
All right.
It was like a dog food protein.
Next time I'm brim fishing.
Yep, take your balls with you.
Take the balls with you.
Don't leave them at home.
Then, John, I had a trip yesterday, late afternoon trip, and we caught some fish, but it soon turned into a booze cruise much more than...
Cheers. You had the cheers group, huh?
When you've got the 78-plus crowd dancing in your boat, you're having a good time.
That's what it's all about right there, man. If you can't take a kid fishing, take Grandpa fishing. See what he does while he's on the boat. And you got plenty of room on your boat to dance.
We did, and they did, and it was entertaining.
So they could dance if they want to. They could leave those fish behind.
We caught fish, but John,
that's good stuff, bro. You can't make that. Did you film it?
No.
Oh,
well, there were things filmed. Yes. Not by my camera, but there were things filmed.
They filmed it.
There was some entertaining things going on.
So did they get their shine on?
They did.
They did. I love it, man.
And one of the jokes that was told on the boat, and I think I could say this and keep it PG-13
okay,
because
change some words.
Because no, you don't got to change the words. It's all in context. But John, what does a rooster say?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Close. Eddie cockle-doo!
Oh no!
That one was told numerous times.
Oh no!
You know how it is when you kind of get to that state of mind, Yeah. So
that's pretty funny.
That was the mild one.
That was the mild one. That was the PG-13.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
I can't tell you what the crow said. Yeah. Well,
Nice.
so, John, let's get into Spotted By right here. I hope you guys are enjoying tonight's show because it sure is entertaining. We try to give you nothing but the best here on
the
Weedy
best,
Tailing.
the best.
Oh, John.
Oh,
so
man.
let's find the Spotted By.
So can you beep the crow joke out?
No.
Oh, dang, can't even beep it out. Beep, 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 beep.
I'll tell you later.
All right.
So, John, we spotted Jessica right here. Jessica was last week's
Jessica's
big ass
famous.
winner because she
No, she's
won. She
famous.
won all kind of stuff last week. and
She's
then
a
we got her
winner,
on the
and then
Spotted By.
she's like winning spots on redfish
Yeah.
and being rode up and stuff and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we spotted Katie right there with another little redfish, cute
Nice.
as a button. And then we spotted Rhonda right here with
Nice.
with Jim's Jigs with a that's a stud
That's
right there.
a nice. That's a nice.
stud.
That's a nice red.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So
Need
John,
that for tournament stuff.
whew, man, I've been laughing. I've been having a good time.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now what?
Let's see. Of
How do
course
you
we're,
beat out after you've told the joke? I got nothing.
And that's when we end it, John. We just say, forget about it. March Madness, enjoy it. You know, no.
See, I even
No.
made up a joke.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just now?
Yeah.
Or for the March Madness? Speaking of which, let's talk about it. March Madness! So you might be wondering, John, what the hell are we talking about? March
have no idea.
Because
I
we're
just
not
came
talking
up
about
with it.
basketball.
Or not?
No, not at all.
Then what the heck are we talking about?
March, things get a little crazy, John. From
March. It's pouring down rain outside.
Okay, I was like, why do I hear running water? I'm like, man, if the shrimp are on the floor right now, we're gonna be in a bind.
Maybe we should sell that person some
There we
shrimp.
go. So, John, March is just crazy because it doesn't know if it wants to be spring or winter.
Nope. It's confused.
We're still stuck in negative tides.
They're
We get a lot of northeast wind still. So not only
Yep,
is it
that's
negative,
confusing.
it's where the hell is the water negative?
Yep.
I mean, like as you
Yeah,
experienced
crazy.
on Sunday.
And it wasn't
and it was
even
the
a full
same way
moon.
on Saturday.
It was a quarter moon.
Yep.
It wasn't even a full moon.
Yep.
Had it been a full moon in that, I do believe that there would have been zero water, and I could have probably found 3 more fishing rods in that area.
Well, the rod that you found, that was neat. I mean, it
So-
looked like it was ready to spool up and go.
So, believe it or not, when I started getting bait, I said to myself, I'm going to find a fishing rod today.
Yeah.
And first thing I found was a plastic pole. The plastic pole was 6 or 7 foot long, and it was white, and it had crustaceans growing on it about that big around. So it was this big to start with, but with crustaceans, it was that big around. So it had been there for years.
Now,
And
when
I
you say
had
a
never
pole,
seen it. A
do
pole,
you mean like
a
PVC
10-foot piece
or-
of PVC.
oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So I thought that was my first rod.
Yeah.
I picked it up and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And then I realized, wow, that stuff had really grown and attached. And I've been there all those years and never seen that.
Yeah.
And then no more than I did, I turned right and I looked out. There's Pin 750 SS, been sitting there for years, and I found it. I was like, okay, I told you I was going to find a rod. I knew I was going to find a rod.
Did you get the reel to work again?
The reel spins. The reel, I guarantee you by the looks of that rod
so
and
you
reel.
knocked off all the good-looking stuff on that?
No,
the
with it
spinners?
on there, it spun.
Oh, wow.
Which is crazy. It spun. When I put it in the boat, it spun itself around. I was like, wow, look at that.
That was
But
one of
no,
those
all the
good
stuff's still on there.
pens.
That's an original Pin 750 SS from like the 1970s.
Yeah.
I truly
It has been
believe
there a while.
that reel has been there over 10 years.
Yeah.
Because of the rod that was on it and the style. And the kind of braid that was on it is not the kind of braid we have today. It was a thicker type rope type braid.
Yeah.
So to me, I think it was easily over 10, 20 years old. Wow.
It's
Let's go boogie.
it's a really coming down, boys and
There
girls.
is lightning.
Oh, man.
So yeah, pretty cool stuff.
So, as we said, it doesn't know if it wants to be spring, winter. So you got to still have that jacket in the boat because
Oh, yeah.
it
It changes
I mean,
just
this
like
this
that.
weekend, like the weather that we've got right now, plus we've got this cold front coming through. It's going to be back in the 40s again,
Yep, cold.
for this weekend. So that's part of the madness in itself. The fish. Should I stay or should I go now? Do we stay in the back? Do we come out? Every day is a new day because you go and, okay, we just caught some great fish here yesterday. and then they're nowhere to be found, the following day. So that's enough to make you pull your hair out.
Yeah, I think a U-turn. They're doing it right now.
Shut your face.
I think a U-turn is taking place right now as we speak.
Yeah.
I think those fish that are out there on Long Point are turning around and heading back in.
Wait, there's no fish here, John.
I mean, to the Boca. The fish in Boca are turning around and going further south.
There's no fish here, John.
That is correct. I'm sure of it.
They're heading south still. Huh?
They're heading south for the winter.
They thought it was time to come north,
right.
but
headed south
we're
for the
not
winter.
ready yet.
That's the old saying. Everybody knows the adage.
So your fish don't know where they want to be yet. They're not comfortable. The sheep's head that you could count on to be out are now kind of. I've heard points of there's still a few out there, but there's a lot more on the inside.
Yeah,
now. Not inside, but on the outer bars. Let's just say the outer bars, the outer points, and they're still making their way in. So
they're doing their
so these
last
fish are
little
doing.
squirt spawn.
So they're doing that. I've heard along the rock piles, along deeper water edges. Maybe using a knocker rig with shrimp. Or if you got the fiddlers or a mud crab, something along those lines.
They're still
there. And from what I've heard, they were some good size.
Oh, they're the bigger ones.
So
the bigger ones show
in.
up at the end. That's when it's like the rut with deer. The little babies start coming out, little spikes come out, and then you get into the bigger. That's just the way that it works. It's the same for everything.
The rut.
That's right.
How do you rut, John? Is that a bleat?
Sure does like your mama.
That's Forrest. Mama sure does care about your education.
She cares about your education, boy.
So, John, how do you combat no water and not knowing where the fish are at?
Well, I combated it by running aground, hitting my motor in a rock, finding a rod, getting some bait, putting the bait in the boat, and then I got out these 2 plastic tubes. And I stuck them in the bar, and I put my wife's rod in this one, and then I walked down 10 feet, and I put my rod in this one, and So I had this rod, and I told Missy, there's some big fish here, please watch your rod. So Missy decides that she's gonna go take care of my rod for me, because she's so nice. So nice. She said, I'll just leave my rod with a mullet on it out there, and I'll go take care of John's rod, put a mullet on it, and throw it out. Now, I had just finished saying there's big fish here. I turned around and I looked, and I was like, where's your rod at? And she says, I don't know. I said, uh-oh, that's $500 that just went whoosh, whoosh. And I was like, I told you there was big fish here. That's funny. I said, that ain't funny. I said, that's $350 reel on a $200 rod with $100 worth of braid that just went boosh. So I started walking the shoreline, and I'm looking, and I figure where the thing had gone in, it was angled. I was like, I'll bet you it's down there in that hole. And I started looking, about 10 foot down, I see her pink rod, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So without thinking, I dove right in, all the way down to the bottom, and I grab her rod, and I come up, and I'm soaking wet, and she goes, ha, 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 ha. And I was like, what are you, ha, 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 ha? She says, that's funny. I said, no, it ain't funny. I said, you, what? I told you there was big fish here. A, we missed a fish. B, $700 worth of rods in the water. And C, John's all wet now. Not happy.
And no fish.
And no, the fish, what? Oh, I thought I had him. I tried striking, but I should have reeled because it was a circle hook. I'd done a strike. That's
while you were underwater.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I was pulling.
Nothing but the truth here.
I was pulling. I was pulling while I was underwater. You bet your butt. I was pulling like this when I come up with that rod. I tried to hook that Snook.
So, all part of the madness, huh?
That was part of the madness. Yes, that was part of the madness. And I was ticked because and then I realized I had jumped in with my glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And those were my Maui gems.
Don't tell me you lost those.
No, I had to go back in and get those. So this was a double dunking.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then she thought that was funny.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see the funny. Nope. And you know what's funny? No, what was really funny is,
tell me after all that, what was funny, John?
Real funny. So I'm coming down the way, and another boat thought that I was going to their fishing spot. So they decide.
As you were swimming, or
No, on the way to the spot.
Oh, yeah.
So John was only going to get bait.
No.
But they thought I was going to their fishing spot. So Johnny Boy didn't realize his boat would go that fast. I outran him. And the funny part is he had that boat skint back, and it wasn't even his boat. And he had that sucker running wide open, and old Johnny Boy kicked his little trim up, and Missy got a little further back in the boat, and all of a sudden I was doing 47 miles an hour in my little Scout, skint back, throwing a 20-foot rooster tail out the back of that boat because there wasn't no water. And I come down, and I knew they were heading to the point. So I was like, but I'm just going to the end. So I run, and they tried to cut across to cut me off. I went all the way down there, and they're looking like, well, what is he doing? I was just going to the end to get bait. Man, I didn't give a crap about the point. And they look at me like, you son of a gun. I was like,
Did you blow out the point?
Yeah,
147 miles an hour?
I do believe I did, because I didn't back that sucker off until I got to the end. That's when I ran aground, the boat went. I was like, ooh, that's kind of shallow. Can't have anything nice.
So
I'm not going to say whose boat it was he was running, because he was trying to outrun me, and I flat jacked him. And it was a fast boat that I jacked.
I don't know if anything in your story right there helped anybody catch some fish.
You know what it helps them? Don't race me to a freaking spot, because I'm going to win if I got to cheat to get there.
I mean...
And I knew he was racing, so I cut the corner.
Between that story and you going swimming, there was nothing in there to help our tailors. Other than the madness, John. The madness.
I was given the madness. You give him the fishing part.
Oh, I got no idea. I was asking you.
Oh, well, what are we trying to do here?
Figure out how to get through March.
Oh, well, okay. So if it was me, and I wanted to get through March,
yeah,
I wouldn't go fishing this weekend, because there's going to be 9-foot seas, small craft advisory, and a large craft advisory, and also is going to be. It didn't say a massive chop. It said waves.
But didn't you already say you're going fishing Sunday?
Well, I don't do what John does. Okay.
No, obvious. Do not beach your boat, lose your
dumber
rod.
than a box of rocks. Okay, let's just be truthful here. John, he don't care. He's going fishing.
Mercy.
Okay.
Yep.
John don't give a. He's going fishing. Okay. No. He don't give a cock-a-doodle-doo. He's gonna go.
Does that mean you don't want to go kayaking?
No. You probably, with your trolling motor, will not make it out there with it this weekend. But if you don't go fishing this weekend, because it really is going to be bad unless that front moves out. But if say next week when it gets good, right now the Snook are on fire. They're hitting artificial, which is, we talked a little bit about this, but they're hitting that artificial because right now they're in that transition. So
they shrimp on a jig head too.
Shrimp on jig head. Yeah. Offshore right now, if you can make it out there, the mangrove bite is on fire. You can catch porgies,
but not this
grunts. Not this weekend. Don't go fishing offshore this weekend.
Weedy Tailin said, no, they did not.
No, I mean,
not this
your
weekend.
boat's not big enough. I don't even care if you got a Freeman. It ain't big enough this weekend. But with the temperature drop, the fish could change. So be prepared to move a little bit and try to find these fish, because they're not going to, like I said, Eric said, they're not going to be sitting in the same spot. They're probably going to be back in, I wouldn't doubt. And you can probably get away with fishing back in, because if you're in an airboat or a jet boat, you can hide. But I don't know if you can hide from this. This is pretty bad.
So you got the bad weather this weekend.
Yeah.
After that passes and you get back to fishing later in the week,
fish are going to be on fire.
It will be on fire,
Yep.
but be prepared to search for them.
Oh yeah, you're going to have to search.
They started coming out on the outside islands and everything. They started coming out on the outer bars. This cold may push them right back in. Just be prepared to look. Don't get discouraged if you don't find fish right off the bat. Just keep looking. You'll eventually target them.
If you drive to Boca, you'll probably find them.
If you drive to Boca, because there's no fish here. So the March Madness is upon us.
Oh, it's great.
I'm happy that it is warming up, because I hate the cold,
and
John.
then here comes this last cold front.
And who's to say it's the last one?
It's the last one.
I mean, last year in May we were still getting a cold front.
It's the last one.
You say that.
I said it, and I meant it. Because I got fishing to do, and I ain't got time for this crap outside.
Yeah, no. Well, right now you need some of this. The foghorn action to drive outside. It is nasty right now. The
It's
storms
lightning
are out
and
there.
thundering out there, and we got to walk out in it.
Yeah.
And then we got to walk into Blackwater in it.
Yeah. Well, maybe by the time we take everything down, it'll have passed.
Oh, yes, it will pass.
There we go. All right, John. So, just a little March Madness. Let's just get through it. We'll get through it together.
The redfish, the snook, every single fish is fixing to break loose in Boca.
You almost got me wanting to
So go
say
fishing.
Footloose. You know,
Footloose. It's all footloose now.
There we go. John, we got through another one. March Madness. We're going to get through it together, but we've got to get to tonight's giveaways. What are we giving away, John?
20% off Salt Life.
There we go. Got to hide that code. That's the
right.
giveaway
They
code.
can use it.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Some Jigs, Jigs, Vlocks.
Oh, yeah. There's more.
Oh, my bad. Our friends at Aquatic Nutrition.
Yep.
So call in the fish when you can't find them. Throw a little chum out there and see what happens.
There you go. And from Captain's Cove, everybody needs to get
You need
their,
one of these because if you had this in your boat right now and you were out there, your tackle will be getting wet. But this here keeps it dry because, that's what this does.
That's what tackle bags do.
Yep.
All right, John. Nice little prize package, and it's a very easy question tonight.
So easy.
Very easy. So easy, you can do it.
Even a Boca fisherman could get it right.
Not that we're offending anybody watching from Boca.
Yes, we are. Yes, I did.
Because you got all the fish.
Y'all are weird down there with your snagging and bait fishermen and you little thing y'all got going on.
There you go. All right. So, John, you've shown everybody what they're going to win tonight. I've got the paper right here. We've got 5 sheets of paper. We're going to write names down to the first 5 people that we see get the answer right. And this is hard for me because, it's hard. I'm left-handed and my penmanship is horrible. All right, I'm on the right page. All right, let's see. My plants are ready too. I guess they're ready.
Plants?
Plants.
What kind of plants?
They got them outside, I guess, in this rain.
Oh, we need the rain. I'm not going to lie to you.
Donna
we
says
need
tonight
the
was
rain.
Yeah, Donna says tonight was very entertaining.
The rain
we
is
do
peaceful.
appreciate that. Yeah.
The rain is peaceful. There's no doubt.
So, all right, tonight's question. Easy peasy. Tony said he's not offended over there in Jupiter. All right!
All right!
Nice.
Lots of fish in Jupiter. I love Jupiter.
Nothing to see
beautiful.
here, just keep moving
Jupiter's
along.
beautiful, man. Jupiter's a whole nother world of cool stuff.
All right, I got pen in hand, John. Tonight's question.
So easy.
What was the common theme in tonight's Spotted By? Easy peasy. First 5 right answers, per our
They
opinion
were
anyway.
all trout.
Yep. What was the common theme in tonight's Spotted By?
They were all snook. No.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't even know there was a theme.
There is that theme too, but that was all right. So Andrew.
Oh, somebody got one there.
Where did Andrew go? Thomas. Derek.
Fish. That's a good one right there. But that's true.
Linda Martin.
Send your hate mail to Eric Casey.
And Denise.
Because he loves Boca.
All righty. So there were a few things in common, but we were looking for one in particular, and tonight they were all girls or women or ladies or
chicks or all that stuff. What do they call themselves now?
whatever they want to.
Women.
I guess what
Ladies.
Don't ask.
So,
Chicks. Girls.
Yeah, that was what we were looking for. There was some common, I think they were all redfish too, which was a good
were they?
observation.
Oh, that was
but
a
it
good
was
one,
not
yeah,
what we
but
were
that
looking for.
wasn't
But
it.
it was a good shot. That was an interesting noise.
That was the
something
ghost of Captain's Cove.
Oh no, it's the freezer.
That was
kicking back
Mr.
in.
Squidly.
Yeah, there we go.
That was Mr.
All right.
Squidly. He wants out.
All right, so we've got Denise, we got Linda, Derek, Thomas, and Andrew Wood. Hence the
Nice.
AW. It's horrible.
Because you can't spell. Because you can't spell.
Well, they were coming through so fast.
Ah, the speed.
All right, John, we're gonna mix them up. All right, I
You're
drew
gonna
last
make
week.
me do it?
I drew last week. Oh wait, hold on, Jacinta's
Let's let
gonna
somebody
get
else.
it. Here we
do it.
go.
Yeah. That way they can't say it's one of us guys.
All right, there we go.
I noticed, feller.
Do you?
It's a guy. Now we went from the girls all being in the question to giving it away to a guy.
Seems just right.
I think we
doesn't
should
it?
draw again. Throw this guy's out. Just kidding. Derek,
go.
you win.
All right, congratulations,
Is that
Derek.
our Derek? Derek.
That was the Derek, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's
Not
see.
two Dereks in there, right? Just want to make sure.
Well, just to make sure, I'm going back and looking. Yep, Derek Saunders. There we go.
Nice.
So there
Derek
we go.
Saunders.
So congratulations.
Yay!
Derek. Yep. So let's.
I
get
know
that right
Derek.
here. SCO.
Wasn't his woman in the picture with one of the fish?
It was.
So there you go.
You
It
know,
all
it
comes back around.
There we go. All right, John. So we did it again. We got to the end of another one. Thanks for
Better end
sticking
this one.
around.
Better end this one
We got
quick.
to end this one
Yep.
probably before the power goes out, John.
I'm telling you.
There we go. So turn in next week when we talk about God only knows what.
April Madness.
There we go. Yeah. Keep in mind, Spring Fling,
Yep.
May 7th.
Man, May
There we go.
7th. Y'all better book it.
Here we go, John. Tonight's show was brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing.
Cap's Cove Outfitters. Knotty Tails.
What?
Jim's Jigs.
We'll go for it. then.
I was going to do it at the
Filletzall.
same time. Aquatic Nutrition.
Flash Lights.
Carrie's Custom Rods.
Bonnie with State Farm.
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
It's all live.
There we go. We'll see
Living
everybody
the dream.
next week.
Hey, I was gonna say at the same time you on every one of them, but you just didn't fall for it.
I did not.